Hello from Cookbook Divas. This is Carrie, and I think it's Bridgerton Day. I think it comes out tonight, the second set part of season 4, I believe, the Cinderella storyline. So I thought it would be fun to have afternoon tea, and I have a whole bunch of shopping suggestions to show you. I have books, games, candles, bath and body. I just have to go live on Amazon, which is where we are shopping, and I'm going to greet my viewers over there. If you would like to chat with me today, I would love that. I'd love to hear from you. Make yourself a cup of tea or coffee or your favorite beverage. If you have the day off, maybe it's a margarita. And I'm going to welcome to my live shopping show and afternoon tea party. So I'll be able to share your comments if you're watching over on YouTube at the Cookbook Divas Shops channel. So let's get started because we need to start looking at some of these awesome items that I've prepared for you. I shopped for them for myself crazily. Also, I need to know if you can hear me okay. My microphone is right here. It needs to be a little closer, but I didn't want it to block the view of all the cool stuff we're going to look at. And I'm going to talk about these books a little later when I can get to them. They're the special fancy deluxe editions of Bridgerton, which I have not read personally because they're a little spicy for me. But I like to have them on my bookshelf because they are beautiful. So we'll chat about those in a second. But I wanted to start off by showing you these cloth-bound classics books from Union Square Kids. They are gorgeous, and because I don't personally choose to use leather, I collect these instead of leather-bound editions. This is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I love the sprayed edge pages. It's not illustrated, and I like that the font is actually big enough I can read it without my grandma reading glasses. This is the cloth-bound classics from Union Square Kids, and this Little Women is 20% off today, dropping it down to $14.44 today. I read Little Women obsessively as a teenager. I think the first time was when I was 11 or 12. A little bit of it went over my head, but it is a wonderful classic, and I love watching all of the adaptations. Every Thanksgiving, I watch the one with Claire Danes and Winona Ryder, Susan Sarandon, etc. The next cloth-bound classic that I wanted to show you is the Anne of Green Gables one. It is so pretty, and mostly we're just collecting these for the beautiful cover, the sprayed edge pages, and how pretty the spines look when they're on your bookshelf in the living room. And I have a children's bookshelf in my living room and then an adult bookshelf. And by adult, I don't mean anything spicy, I mean grown-up books. The Secret Garden was my second favorite book as a child, the first being A Little Princess, and the cloth-bound classic for A Little Princess comes out this summer, and I already have it on pre-order. When you pre-order books on Amazon that you're interested in buying, they don't charge your card until the item ships. And it's just a good reminder because I would forget to tell myself in July, oh yeah, go look for the Little Princess cloth-bound edition and buy it. I would totally forget. This one has intricate flowers on the sprayed edges, as it should, because it's about a garden. And there is no color on the inside, just black and white, no illustrations, but pretty end papers, and just a fun way to reread the classic. When you buy something on pre-order on Amazon, it really, really, really helps the author and publishing company because it gives an idea of, oh, this is going to sell well, and it's nice to get other bookstores to buy it, etc. The next fancy book I want to show you is Twilight, and it is a book series that I wasn't obsessed with, but I read it at the time because everyone in the world was reading it, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll read it too. Wasn't my favorite work of fantasy, but I still have to own this gorgeous collector edition. It has gilt pages. I need to put this in the carousel so you can actually check it out. It is on sale today, 40% off, so I for sure wanted to mention it to you. This is Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. Gilt edge pages. Beautiful collector box that it came in. I will keep it, but I wouldn't put this box on my bookshelf. I would want this spine to show. So there's a little special thing about this edition. Beautiful end papers, Twilight, and I hope they're going to make more books in the series into this gorgeous collector edition. Oh, look, do you see a face? And if I flip through the other way, you see Edward's face, Edward and Bella. This is ingenious. It makes me want to collect all the books. So I wanted to be sure to show you this Twilight Collector Edition because it's 40% off today on Amazon Live. And if you are not watching on Amazon, or if you're watching over on my personal Facebook where I'm streaming, hi friends, you can use this QR code to shop my Amazon live stream and buy these products over on Amazon. I get a small affiliate commission if you purchase anything that I've shown you today. So this is a tea party. Let's talk about tea. Republic of Tea came out with this new line of tea tins based on Bridgerton season. It's got to be 4. This is Benedict Spiced Brandy Black Tea. This is my personal favorite. It smells, it's very holiday. It's very Christmassy to me because of the spiced brandy. And I thought I was going to not be able to drink this because I'm personally allergic to cinnamon and ginger. Well, there's worse things I could be allergic to, right? Sugar, chocolate, caffeine, wine. No! But I'm actually able to drink this without hurting my tongue. And it is what you're going to see me sipping throughout this live stream. And are you watching Bridgerton this weekend? Are you having a party? I'm not planning a fancy tea party, but I'm driving over to visit friends this weekend that are Bridgerton obsessed, and we've all made a pact, like, don't cheat on me and watch the new episodes that are dropping. Do not do it. Wait till I get there. So hopefully no one will cheat on me. Friends, calm down. So this is Republic of Tea's Benedict Spice Brandy Black Tea. They are tea bags, and it is currently $16.50 on Amazon. I have this other tea. I don't think I have it in the carousel like a moron. Oh well. This is Sophie and Benedict tea, and it is Love in Bloom green tea. And I know that there's health benefits of both black tea and green tea, so I try to alternate through the day, so I'm drinking both of them, but I do prefer black tea. Green tea is fine, I'll drink it. That smells good. It's not my favorite, but I make myself drink it anyway because it's good for me. So I wanted to show you an advent calendar that I bought myself during the holidays. It's a 12 Days of Tea winter celebrations, kind of an advent calendar from Harney & Sons. You get 24 assorted premium tea bags, and it's a great way to try new teas from Harney & Sons that I wouldn't normally buy an entire $20 canister of if I didn't know what it tasted like. This is lemon herbal, and I haven't had any of these yet because I went out of town immediately after live streaming about this last time and didn't take it with me and spent the holidays away from this box. Oh, well, I'm having trouble getting it out of there. This is raspberry herbal, which I've never tried. This is organic green with citrus and ginkgo, and I've not even seen that for sale on Amazon at all or on a shelf at a store. So you're getting some unusual teas that you normally don't get to try elsewhere. And I just ripped, oh well, too bad. Chai. If I wasn't allergic to cinnamon and ginger, I would love chai. It smells so good. Jasmine. Okay, that one's kind of boring and not very Christmassy. This one is hot cinnamon spice. I will be giving that one away to someone because I cannot drink it. This one is Egyptian chamomile, a bedtime tea. Nice and relaxing, or a bath time tea. This one is organic peppermint. And this one is English breakfast. Ooh, I will be drinking that one tomorrow morning. Number 5 is organic Earl Grey Supreme. Earl Grey is my favorite tea, hands down. But I try and take a break from it and not be boring and predictable. I'm just destroying these. Rip! This one is Japanese sencha. Ooh, I love sencha. All right, so I'll be giving a couple of these away to friends that can drink cinnamon teas and will love it. And you guys that just had a big snowstorm on the East Coast, I bet you went through a lot of coffee and or tea. Hope you're okay. We didn't get any snow in Seattle, and I can speak for many, many Seattleites. We wanted some snow. We didn't want a blizzard. We didn't want snowpocalypse, but we just wanted it to be pretty and drink tea and coffee while we watch Bridgerton on Netflix and it snows out the window. Is that so much to ask? So this Harney & Sons Advent Calendar is kind of expensive. It's $35, not sure why, but I'm looking forward to taking it apart, and the packaging is beautiful. So next Christmas, you're going to see me buying a new one, and they change it up. It'll be a different color, different flavors, etc. But I like giving these as gifts because the recipient can use it up and then get rid of it. You don't have to keep it on the shelf forever, although I personally just did. But that's because I'm a product live streamer. Okay, let's talk about some bath and body items that are over here on my shelf. I wanted to try some new ones because I've been using a lot of native products because you can get them at the store that I shop at in person. But I wanted to try some new scents. This time of year, it's gloomy in Seattle. It's not all that cold. It's 50. I'm running around in a sundress with a light coat, whatever. But I feel cold and I want to come home and indulge in something that feels like spring and summer are coming. I swear they're coming. It won't be this gray forever. So I knew I like this brand. It helped me because I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Coors or Cores? Coors? I think it's Coors. Can't be Cores. Anyway, excuse me. This is their renewing body cleanser, and it is guava. And I personally love and prefer citrus scents. And this one is juicy. It has a little bit of a coconut to it that I didn't expect. And I really don't care for coconut. I think I'll be able to use this though. If not, I have a friend I can gift it to. She'll love it. Yeah, that's a little coconutty. I wanted it a little more citrusy, nectarine like, but I'm going to try it. So I have not used this on my body yet, but I've used other Coors products and I like the way they make my skin feel and smell. So this is $19 for the renewing body cleanser. And we all of us are really guilty of popping open the lid and doing a really big handful and like, woo, you don't need that much. You got a little washcloth. You only need a couple drops because this is expensive, but you can make it last a month or two if you're just using a little bit and really working it up into a lather. So this is by Coors. I have a couple other bath and body products I want to show you. There's a brand I discovered when I was doing my product research for my live streams back in the fall, and I had never heard of them. It is Spongelay. And for one thing, we'll talk about their scents later. They are fantastic. But for another, the packaging is gorgeous. Christmas is over, but this was such a great stocking stuffer to throw into a stocking. It looks elegant. This is the grapefruit cassis sponge, and it's infused with body gel or shower gel. I wouldn't say the word soap. You can use this up to 30 times depending on how much you're scrubbing all at it. So it comes in this beautiful box, and then it's shaped kind of like a little flower. They have different shapes as part of the line. You take off the plastic wrap, obviously. I didn't need to tell you that. And then you get it wet, and then you just kind of use it in circular motions on your skin, and it's not irritating. I have very sensitive skin. It did not make me break out. I loved it. So I'm going to buy more scents of it. But I went for the grapefruit and I can smell it through the plastic. And I don't really want to open this yet because it'll be messy on the live stream. But I love this. Oh my gosh, Spongelay. And you are going to see me covering a lot of their products on my live streams in the future as I collect more of them. So that is $16, but you use it 30 times. Can you imagine this for travel? If you wrap it up in like a Ziploc and take it with you, that way it's not messy, it's portable, and you're not taking a container of liquid bath gel. Because I go to hotels a lot, but not as much as I would like to. I don't always count on them having a scented bath gel or shower gel that I like the smell of. And they're usually pretty inoffensive and like just normal. They're not going to have like lavender, because what if you didn't like lavender? So the next body products I wanted to talk about, I have not been much of a philosophy user in the past just because I wasn't too familiar with the line. I got white cherry to use this spring. Let's hope it doesn't smell like coconut or I'm giving it away. And cherry is such a subjective scent, right? Like it doesn't smell like an actual cherry tree, which they're scented a little bit. And I have cherry trees right out my window and they're starting to bloom early here in Seattle. Each of my neighbors has a cherry tree and I don't, but I get to enjoy theirs. I almost opened this with my teeth, which I probably should not do in a live stream. There we go. Oh, that's nice. And it does not smell like coconut. Yay! Oh, that's very soft and refreshing. And I like that it looks all kind of shimmery. I almost said sparkly, but it's not sparkles. It's kind of shimmery. And it's on my fingers. It's not greasy. This is the Philosophy White Cherry. It was technically part of their Christmas line, but I think of white cherry as spring. It has sweet vanilla, cherry, and almonds. I definitely smell the almonds. I'm not too much of a vanilla fan either, and I didn't have room for this in the carousel. This is Bubbly, also part of their holiday line, available on Amazon. It tickles your nose from a glass of celebration with bright mandarin, which is why I bought it. I love mandarin scents. Effervescent Champagne, and Sugared Violets. So these are the two bath gels I'm going to be using this spring. Not so sure I'll be using this more than once. The Coors Guava, in case it does smell like coconut. But if you like coconut, you're going to love it. Let's go back. Let's see. What are we working on now? Oh, I was going to show you the Bridgerton books now that I have stuff out of the way and I can talk about them. So every book in the series is getting this treatment of these deluxe editions. And I had no idea Julia Quinn had written so many books in the series, since I don't read them because they are just too spicy for me. There's too much sex. I can't do it. I like romance. I like, he held her hand and they walked into the bedroom and shut the door. La la la. The next morning, that's my speed. But for those of you that enjoy it, good for you. I especially wanted to show you the volumes that are on sale today on Amazon. Remarkably, this is 43% off today, dropping it down to $17. This one is The Viscount Who Loved Me. Sprayed edge pages. Nothing special going on inside. No illustrations, but there wouldn't need to be because it is a work of fiction. We don't need to have pictures. It does have the family tree, though, as the end papers on both sides. So that's pretty cool. And then it lists the other books in the series, which there are so many. So this blue one is The Viscount Who Loved Me. It looks gorgeous on the bookshelf. Let me get this tea out of the way because it's going to fall and be really dramatic on the live stream. I just got out of my app on accident. I'm sure I'm not the only Amazon live streamer that happens to. It's really easy to be sliding on your phone and get on the wrong one. The pink one is The Duke and I. That's the first one in the series. Am I correct? I think. Yes, the first book. Beautiful floral cover, kind of Art Nouveau, arts and crafts style, and sprayed edge pages, and the spine looks gorgeous. And notice that the house looks a little different for each book. And the A is for the publisher, which is Avon. So the third one is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, and that's Colin and Penelope Wright. Feel free to correct me if I'm getting that wrong, because I've only watched the shows, have not read the books. Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, the fourth book. So I need more books to complete my collection and look pretty on the shelf. And this house looks different, because it must be the Featherington house, I'm guessing. And there's a carriage in front of it. That one is 46% off. This is a good day to scoop up bargains on all of these books and the rest in the series. Holy moly. All right, we're having an online tea party. I hope you're joining me with some coffee and tea. I see that I don't have any chatters, not even on YouTube. Oh, well, that's okay. So we're drinking tea. We've talked about taking long, relaxing baths. And now we're going to have some fun games and books that I want to show you on this beautiful, cloudy winter day. The first thing I want to show you, and I can't find any of my real-life friends to play it with me yet. I'm going to make new friends that like Jane Austen as much as I do. Thank goodness I have online friends who do. This is Jane Austen Bingo. It just cracks me up that this even exists. Let me get it out carefully. I'm trying not to destroy my bookcase full of goodies. Okay. By the way, speaking of bookcases, I bought a pink bookcase kind of like this one, wooden, on Amazon. And my friend is going to put it together for me today because I am not handy like that. And you really don't even see that much of it in my live stream. You see this part in the shelf, but it's going to be pink. I'm so excited. So this is Jane Austen Bingo. It is $35 on Amazon today. Oops, I have the box on upside down like an idiot. I would love to play this. It is high quality paper, which is always important to me. Throw this down. You get a little bag to hold your bingo pieces, and you have to punch out all these, what do they call them? Bingo score I don't play bingo that often, sorry. You have a rule book with a darling illustration, and it tells you about every person in the series. And then your bingo card. So the caller would be calling out a name of the character, like Miss Margaret Dashwood is down here. Put this down on the floor. Mr. Henry Crawford, Mr. Woodhouse, Sir Walter Elliot, Mr. Frank Churchill, and of course the bingo cards are different order and different characters. I don't see Mr. Darcy on this one. I saw Mr. Collins. I pick this back up again. Oh, here we go. Oh, you have a... Let's find out what's at the bottom of the box. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's a game board? How can that be? Okay. I'm not sure that bingo... I guess to keep track of the actual bingo, I'm not sure what this is for. So the back has a pretty pattern illustrated by Barry Falls. Jane Austen bingo. Okay. I still want to see Mr. Darcy. Oh, there's Colonel Brandon. Okay. So rainy day game, tea party game, etc. I definitely recommend this. And good luck. I hope you win when someone hosts this game for you. I'm just going to take the time to put this away for a second, if you don't mind, because any Amazon live streamer will tell you at the end of a live stream, your office or your studio is trashed. There's just stuff everywhere because I'm like, oh, we're done talking about this. Woo! And I throw it on the floor. Imagine that times 40 items. Oh, yikes. So that was Jane Austen Bingo. Let me know if you have any questions about the items that I'm showing you today. I hope my friends are not chatting on Facebook because I'm not able to see their comments because of Facebook's rules, blah, blah, blah. Let me just take a peek and make sure someone's not like, hi, Karen, what are you doing today? I also am proud that I remembered to put my phone on silent today or do not disturb, because I'm using my phone for the live stream. Amazon makes us run an app called Creator, Amazon Live Creator. Oh, there's people watching. Hi. Hello, friends. Thank you. I'm going to close my tab because my poor computer is like, I'm live streaming. I can't have too many tabs open or I'll freak out. The next thing I wanted to show you is a puzzle. If there's any book nerds here, hopefully there are. That tends to be who my friends are. Thanks for watching, Dave. And today I'm in much better position to respond to comments closer to when they happen. Last time I live streamed, I was a little flustered. And I was using a setup that I don't usually use. And it was dark. And my friend was like, hi, Carrie. And I didn't see them say hi for 15 minutes. I felt like such a jerk. So this is on sale today, 10% off on Amazon. And if you were watching my stream elsewhere, I have a QR code you can scan with your phone camera to click the link and head on over to my Amazon Live storefront to shop for these items. And then I get a small commission. These are classic book covers. We have Peter Pan, Grimm's Fairy Tales, one of my favorites, Jungle Book, not my favorite, Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Little Women, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, The Secret Garden, and another that's not my favorite, Treasure Island. This is a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. Those usually take me 2 or 3 weekends, maybe longer. I have them out on half of the dining table and then I get sick of looking at it. So I work hard to finish it so I can put it away, or I take a picture of it and then put it away. And everyone in the house is supposed to stop and help me because you get a pair of fresh eyes. And then it's better like, oh, you see where a piece goes that I didn't see because I've been looking at this for too long. So there it is. You get a reusable bag that I recommend to keep the pieces in. You get a poster that you can set on one end of the table so everybody has something to work off of. And I thought it would be a really nice gift for book nerds, book lovers. And it's 10% off today, so I'm glad I could show it to you. The publisher, the author used a weird font. It's Jane Chenoy? I can't read the font. It's like a handwriting font. So I can't tell you the author's name, or the illustrator's name, sorry. And they did it on the back. But the puzzle publisher is Gibson's. Okay. Next, I wanted to show you my Kate Spade planner. Although you notice I have not written in it, because this is the copy that I share on live streams. I don't want you guys to see all my secret schedules. This is by Kate Spade. It runs January through December 2026. It has a little ribbon to keep it shut. It's very stylish. It fits in my bigger purse. I have 2 sizes of purses I carry. One is just like holds your phone, your wallet, your keys, a lipstick, hand sanitizer, and you go. And the other one is much bigger. This one only fits in the bigger one. You have a little pocket for receipts or whatever you need to keep. Couple pages of cute stickers. 2026 holiday dates. That's useful. I mean, we could Google it or ask Siri, but you could just have a reference. Vacation planner has several days. Like, how many vacations do you think we can afford to take? No. A goal tracker, quarterly check-in, and then here's the first month. In, good thoughts. Out, bad vibes. Love it. So you have save the date, to do, birthdays and anniversaries at the front. Then you have a calendar style where you can write a little bit of your appointments. And then each week has a bigger area with more room to write. Saturday and Sunday are a little bit smaller. No, I do way more stuff on Saturday and Sunday. I need more room. Weekly preview, top 3 goals for the week. To-do list that you can check off. Some people like doing that, and I'm one of them. I feel so accomplished, even if it's like, mop half the kitchen. Check. I did that this morning right before live streaming. And then notes. And then weekly preview again. So you get the drift. So this is my Kate Spade planner that I have not written in so that I can show it on camera and keep my privacy. But I love the colors. My favorite color is teal blue. So this is not teal. This is robin's egg. I don't really like green, but I like the combination. And this is a black. So that is $32. I have another puzzle I wanted to show you, a good rainy day or snow day opportunity to just relax with a cup of tea or coffee. This is brand new. I got it a couple weeks ago. It's the coast of Italy, which I have never been to yet. Sad face. Think positive. I've never been there yet. The coast of Italy is a Gallison puzzle. I believe it's another 1,000-piece crazy making puzzle. Look at all the little details. That's going to be very difficult. I think this is above my skill level. But I'm going to try. This is going to be out on half of my dining table this summer. I think I'll put it out Memorial Day weekend, and maybe some people will help me do it. I loved the colors because it's so vibrant. Hot pink, orange, yellow, some ocean blues, and it's just a nice fantasy to think I'd be able to go. So you open it up. Not too exciting. It's not a foiled puzzle. Nothing fancy. Comes with a reusable bag to keep the pieces in and a poster to share with other people in the house as you're working on 2 ends of the table to get this puzzle finished. It is $19.99. Good deal, not on sale. And that's the Coast of Italy puzzle by Michael Storings is the illustrator. And I have several of his puzzles. And next, are you taking any spring break road trips or airplane trips? This is the newest Mud Puppy magnetic playset that will keep your kids busy for a very long time if they're the type of kid that likes sets like this. It's basically a paper doll, but magnetic. There's 40 magnets, creativity to go. And this one I bought because we are cookbook divas here. We talk about lots of cookbooks. And this is I Can Be a Chef. And this came out pretty recently, a couple months ago. I'm not sure if it came out before Christmas. It's $17.99. And it is great for airplanes because your little pieces kind of stay in here because it's magnetic. You'll, of course, want to take inventory before you get off the plane and make sure that none of these pieces fell off your seat. So I have her dressed in a kimono-style apron. So there's one little girl on this side. And then I love that they put a finger hole to help you pull off the first page of costume pieces. And accessories, stand mixer, candy on the counter, a vase, another apron, and a cake. And then as I'm pulling it off, I'm ripping some of the pieces out. Whoops! Another aprons, little ice cream. This is so cute. A jug of juice, and then you open it one more time, and the third one is always harder to get out. But I want to show you the other kid. Okay, I almost had it. I don't have any fingernails. I don't bite my nails, but they just get destroyed. Aha! The other kiddo. Oh, she's kind of homely. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be mean. She's not the most attractive child. That's okay. It happens. We'll dress her up with cute outfits and distract people from that fact. So there's 2 kids, and I love that they are different skin tones, and I can put the pieces back in easily and store them all in the box. This is colorful and fun. It's I Can Be a Chef, and when I'm not on camera, I'm going to play with this later all by myself and tell a story. Thank you. I love it. It's $17.99, and it's by Mud Puppy. And they don't, warning, yeah, it's for kids age 3 and up because of the small swallowable pieces. And I love that they show you inside some of the ways that you could decorate the kiddos. Next, I thought, since it's a rainy day tea party, those of you that are retired or have the day off might enjoy Murder Among the Stacks. I said in the most cheerful voice possible. It's a Cranberry Creek word search mystery. I'm going to bring this on the plane when I go to San Diego next time. And basically there's all sorts of word searches plus a story about a murder. How cheerful. Don't get any ideas. Don't murder anyone. Chapter 17, The Sting of Rejection. Haley's heartbreak might hold more than just disappointment. Search through ambition, jealousy, and hidden frustration. Here's the words you're looking for. And I think they send you to other pages depending on what you've solved. And then they have the solutions in the back, which I don't want to ruin it for you. So this is Murder Among the Stacks by Rosie A. Point. Puzzles by Charles Timmerman. I just thought this could be a fun rain day or snow day activity book for those of you that like that sort of things, word searches, murder mysteries, etc. Do you like coloring books? I do too. I don't just sit there with a cup of tea and color all day, but if I'm going to be watching lots and lots of TV, I like to have an adult coloring book on my lap and kind of work on that, but I'm not going to do that when I watch Bridgerton because I don't want to miss anything, any moment of the costumes, the drama, etc. So I wanted to show you my alcohol markers. I got 2 sets. One of them is on sale, the other is not, but wait till you see what you get for $27. So I want to do the shuttle art one. Okay, let's start with shuttle art, the one that's on sale. So I used to color in my adult coloring books with colored pencils, as you do. And then my friend introduced me to alcohol markers. The one and they don't smell like alcohol when you take the lid off. You're not like, woo, yuck. The only problem with this is they're very, very vibrant, but they can bleed through the page. So you need to have, and these sets come with a piece of plastic that you put between the page you're working on and the next one. This one came with a marker pad, which is kind of nice, but I'm not going to be drawing. Here is the piece of plastic. Let me get this out and show you. This is a nice set. I wish that these were bigger though, because your coloring book page is always bigger than the plastic sheet. So if I were coloring in here, I'm going to color these women in the kitchen. I have to put this tiny little piece here, and it only covers the part I'm working on. So that's my one complaint. And some people, including my friend who lives with us, enjoys swatching the colors. Because you have this pen, okay, it's dark blue, but what does it really look like in the paper? They have a numbered swatching system. She writes it in, and that way she can visually see the right color she wants to pick, and these are numbered. And these are dual tip pens, and we'll talk about these in a second. I like the colors that came with this set. Some of the alcohol marker sets have way too much brown or gray, like tons of gray, which they're obsessed with, and they don't have enough reds or pinks. This one is well balanced. I see a lot of blues and purples, lots of purples here, a lot of gray. I'm not drawing a fantasy castle. I don't need to make gray stones all the time. Some browns, actually not, I only see one black, that's good. I still would like a few more reds and a couple of less yellows, but that's my personal preference. And maybe a couple more actual blues. There seem to be a lot of teal, but that is my favorite color. So you have a fine point on one side, and that's what most people are going to use for blending and shading. You have this chisel tip, and let me show you the difference. I have a coloring book here that I don't think it was me, someone in my house colored it, yay, with alcohol markers so I could show you. Well, this is the shuttle art. It's 20% off, limited time deal on Amazon today. And you get 121 colors. This is everything that you would need. Really, a great day of coloring. Let me show you the coloring book. This is by Coco Wyo, probably the most popular on Amazon at least. Cozy, easy. I can't do the intricate coloring books that have lots of little... I can't do it. I want to start coloring and be done. So look how vibrant that is. My friend colored this. That looks fantastic compared to the crayon one. I did this one. I remember doing the bookstore. My friend did this one. She has watched YouTube videos on how to shade and make it look more 3D and really do interesting things. I was like, that's nice, blah, 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 blah. And mine looks way worse than hers. And you can see that the ink from this page bled through, but she was using the protector so it didn't bleed onto my image. Yay! That's a little bookshop. This is the Coco Wyo Little corner, cute and comfy coloring book. And the designs are really, really simple, which is what I need because I don't have time to do the really, really intricate ones. I just can't. How cute is this? And we have some blank pages. We have some things. Oh, it bled through because I didn't use my plastic. Ooh, she worked on this one a lot. That's gorgeous. She did a great job. I'm glad she let me show this to you on the live stream. There's a farmer's market. I'll show you a blank one that we haven't done yet. How about a little room with a computer, like an office? Oh, it's a craft room because there's painting, there's sewing, there's a computer, there's a bunny in bed. I love it. This is the Little Corner Cute and Comfy Coloring Book. Now let's go back to the other set of markers, which is not on sale, but it's a similar, okay, $26. This is by one of those made-up company names that Amazon makes the Chinese seller have. So this is Well OKB. This is an 80-piece set, so it's more portable. And I haven't found a lot of difference in quality between the sets. They're all good. Definitely you're going to use up your favorite color, and there's really only one kind of vibrant electric purple here. If that was your favorite color you're using at every page, this'll dry up in like a week if you're an active colorer. But this is 80 colors. It maybe is a good beginner set to see what you think of alcohol markers. I don't see too many gray. I see 2 blacks-ish. It's a good selection. There's some skin tones, whether your skin is lighter or darker. I would like to see a couple more pinks, but I guess this would do me. And most of these sets always have 2 tips. The chisel tip for blending and shading or just coloring masses of pieces of the page. And then the fine point tip for really getting intricate and getting in there and being careful. So this one is $26.99 for the alcohol marker set that comes in a bag from Well OKB. And I don't think this one came with a plastic shield unless I took it out and lost it, which I might have done. I might be guilty as charged. So next, I have some fun things to show you in the arts and crafts area-ish. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Oops, hang on, I'm making a mess of my office and trying to fix it. Ugh. Okay. Cottage core stickers. I dropped it. All right. Cottage core stickers. This is The Simple Life Cottage Core, an idyllic collection of cozy stickers, over 650 stickers. Now, you don't just have to give this to a kid. Adults can enjoy it too. I'm going to show you some of the pages. I see teapots and a frog with a net, little cozy houses, cottages, cabins, deer, of course, flowers and wreaths, picnic basket. These are some book plates that you could use or not. Apples, apple pie. Oh, cakes. I love the polka dot teapot, vases of flowers. For those of you just joining us, we're looking through the Simple Life Cottage Core book of stickers. It is $12.99 for 650 stickers. Let me just show you some more examples. There's some more pies, butterflies, flowers, dogs. They must have kitties too then. Some bonnets, an outdoor eating setup, a chick, there's some Easter. I would probably never use frog and turtle stickers, but that's just me. Some more cozy cottages, cabins, etc. And a tea party. These are one-sided stickers, pretty easy to get off the page. You're not going to be able to re-stick them, so decide where you want them. I don't know what you would use them on if you're making greeting cards or writing letters or putting them on envelopes or making art projects, decoupage, but I highly recommend this set. I love it, love it, love it. And it's been hard not to take stickers out and use them all up, but I wanted to keep this pristine for live streaming. So I probably have to buy a second copy. They're $12.99 and it's the Simple Life Cottage Core. And this company, if you click on it in my carousel, which is either below me or on the side of me if you're watching on desktop, or you can scan this QR code to go check it out. The company makes many, 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 many sets of stickers like this, including some Halloween ones. Now, be sure to click follow if you enjoy live streams like this over on Amazon. It'll notify you, and you can be minding your own business shopping in the Amazon app, and it'll say, Cookbook Divas is live streaming. And you can either scream and run away and throw your phone angrily, or you can come watch my live stream, which would be awesome. I'm not sure how I feel about Cozy Girl's Vintage Kitchen Coloring Book. I hate the cover. It's brown. But I love kitchens and vintage cooking and all that. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a try. But I haven't colored anything out of it. But I love it's kind of in between a more intricate adult coloring book and the quick and easy, cozy ones, because there's a little bit more detail. I love the stand mixer. She's making croissants and muffins at the same time. This girl's laughing while she sits on a stool and she has her stand mixer on the floor, which makes me think this was made by AI because you wouldn't have your stand mixer on the floor and be stirring by hand. That's the entire point of a stand mixer. So you can see why I'm kind of conflicted by this coloring book. Grandma's Secret Recipe, which is misspelled Sesame. So I'm thinking this is AI. I don't know if I can recommend this book or not. Well, it's $10.97. It's kind of expensive. Okay, here's a lady lovingly arranging dishes on her shelf. Okay, let me look for some more AI issues. She has a drawer open because she's making fabric flowers. Okay, this woman has a jewelry box on her counter or a fancy bread box that she's putting bread into or taking it out. And she has dramatic eye makeup. This lady is so happy that she's kneading bread with her hands, although she has a rolling pin that you wouldn't really use on that bread if you're kneading by, I don't know. Oh, let's see if the spices, oh, this lady has incredibly big eyes. Let's see if the spices on the counter, I mean, these are cute illustrations. If a human drew them, good job. But there's some misspellings that make me think AI did it. Oh, they got the word recipe right this time. And I always hang my flammable apron next to my pizza oven that I keep my recipe books in, right? I don't know. I think I will probably not recommend this on the next live stream, but I'm going to color it and see. I've already bought it. Might as well enjoy it. But I can highly, enthusiastically recommend this next item by Ebu. It is new this year. It's the Ebu Cottage Fairies Memory and Matching Game. It is for children, but I'm going to play it by myself while I'm drinking tea because it is adorable and I love fairies and cottages. It is how many pieces? I don't know. It also doesn't say an age. If it does, I can't see it. But obviously above age 3 because the tiny pieces are very edible. Oh, it does. It says right here. 3 and up. I swear I know how to read. It comes in this Ebu Good Green bag. And the pieces are adorable and they're foiled. And you know how a match game goes. You shuffle these upside down, you lay them out, and then you flip 2 over quickly and put them back, and you see if you can remember where the matching piece was. So there's a bird's nest. This has gilt on it. It's flowers. Let me find some good ones to show you. If you can hear the bag crinkling on my microphone, I apologize. Some kids playing with I don't know what, rolling something down the hill. An adorable cottage. Can you see the gilt? There's kind of gold accents on it. That cottage is cute. I don't know if this is an owl, bird, or flower. Do I need glasses? Maybe. Oh, butterfly. That one I can identify. How cute. I just think such a charming and well-made set. I might get rid of this yucky plastic bag, though. I can just keep the pieces in here just fine. Did I drop the lid? No, it's here. So the Ebu Cottage Fairies Memory and Matching Game. How to play. Instructions. We don't really need those. This is adorable. I would definitely bring this on an airplane or a car road trip, but you would need a lot of room on the tray table to set this out, and on the car. So I'm going to rethink that. Maybe not for a road trip, but maybe at home on the dining table. Cottage Fairies Memory Matching Game, and you can play it again and again because the pieces are going to end up in different areas, so it's very versatile. I highly recommend this. It's $15.99. It's by Ebu. All right, we are going to chat about just a small handful of cookbooks today, because I am, after all, Cookbook Divas. And when I'm having a rainy day or a snow day, I'm definitely baking my butt off. We're also going to talk about some books that I'm going to be reading soon. But let's get to the cookbooks. Right now, Sally's Baking 101 is super popular because it's awesome. And it's on sale, so I had to mention it. Let me grab it. And cookbooks are heavy. When I went to the library yesterday, they had 8 cookbooks on hold for me. So I was carrying them to the car and I was like, I'm about to die. And I almost had to make 2 trips because they're so heavy. And I thought, this is why I don't belong to a gym, besides the fact I'm lazy and hate gyms. I don't have to. I'm doing weightlifting all day long, moving my cookbooks all over the house. So this is Sally's Baking 101. It's foolproof recipes from easy to advanced by Sally McKinney, the creator of Sally's Baking Addiction. Be sure to look them up and follow her. So I have to start by saying I have not cooked or baked anything out of this, and the publisher sent me this as a free copy, hoping I would show it to you guys, so here I am. I'm not sure why it's on sale already because it's pretty new and it's selling pretty well, but bonus. The publisher is Clarkson Potter. Thank you for sending me this early review copy. Gorgeous photography. Oh, I love quiche. I put sour cream on top of my quiche. Does anybody else do that? Or am I just weird? That's fine. So the contents, cookies, brownies and bars, cakes of all sorts, pies and beyond, brunch bakes, quick breads and muffins, yeast breads, and pizza. I'm just going to flip through to give you an idea of the gorgeous, delicious looking things in here. The number one question everybody always asks me about cookbooks is, what style are the measurements in? Is it metric or imperial, or by weight or by volume? And my answer, without even looking, is most modern cookbooks nowadays, unless they're from a really specific ethnic global area, include both. This one is definitely including both. I see cups and grams. This is a fresh peach mascarpone pie. I really am supposed to eat lunch before I live stream so that my stomach isn't growling and I'm not drooling when I see beautiful pictures of food in a cookbook. These are cream-filled chocolate cupcakes. They kind of look like Hostess ding-dongs, don't they? Espresso chocolate truffle cupcakes. I like that there's some step-by-step photos throughout the cookbook. Here's a berries and cream pavlova cake. Let me know if you have any questions about this cookbook. These are vanilla bean shortbread bars. So that was just a brief preview of Sally's Baking 101. It's on sale today, 36% off. The next book I wanted to show you, because it's just gorgeous, it is stunning, Modern Nordic. Most people I know don't have a bunch of Scandinavian cookbooks sitting around the house, except for my friend Eva, who was born in Sweden. But this is Modern Nordic, Contemporary Recipes from a Scandinavian Kitchen by Simon. It's either Bajada or Bahada. I don't know. I should have looked that up before I started the stream. Oh, it looks like this book was sent to me for free from the publisher, so thank you for that. Hardy Grant is the publisher. Contemporary Recipes from a Scandinavian Kitchen. We're going to learn about Scandinavia. The chapters are pretty simple. Love it. Basics, larder, what we would call a pantry, classics, from the sea, from the land, from the forest, baking and sweets at the end. I'll do a quick flip through. Stunning. And sometimes when I think of Scandinavian food, because I don't eat fish or meat, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a bunch of nasty stuff and then pickled stuff. But there's actually so many things in here I'd like to make and eat. There's a section on smoking and how it's done. That must be in the sea area. Brown butter. This is something called Eimer or Weimer and berries. It says it's Denmark's version of sour milk. So we're going to learn a lot about some traditions of food that we don't have here in the US. Gorgeous 2-page photography. This is potato waffles and gravlax. Meatloaf, cucumber, and brown sauce. My boyfriend loves meatloaf. Wouldn't have thought of serving that with cucumbers. Mussels, brown butter, dill, and apple. I'm seeing a lot of brown butter recipes. Flounder and Nordic bread salad. I actually love bread salads because I'm vegetarian. I would make this a little bit different. Roast pork, carrot chutney, and chutneys in quotes, and sunflower cream. That is so inventive. So this is not a beginner cookbook. It's above my skill level. Venison, grilled plums, and celery. Interesting combination. I'm so fascinated by this. Matcha, quinoa, and blueberry sails. Whatever a sail is. It looks like a cracker. There's some crisp breads. Fig and fennel pull-apart bread. That's not something I would have thought to make. I definitely want to try baking this out of this cookbook. Chocolate potato cake. So this is definitely a foodie cookbook, but not pretentious at all. It's just gorgeous and interesting. This is a cookbook I probably would want to sit down and just read through cover to cover and see what's going on. And I love that they've included some travel photos and scenery. Let's see if I can find one. I just passed one when I wasn't looking for it. Pine, pancakes, and pollen. Are you kidding me? So interesting. This is Modern Nordic, and it is 41% off today, dropping it down to $20.66. If you are watching me over on Amazon, there's a product carousel below me or on the side, depending on if you're watching on a phone or computer, etc. If you don't have access to that, my storefront QR code is on the top of the screen. So Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat was a huge success, great cookbook and TV show, and this is her next newest brand new cookbook, Good Things. I have not cooked or eaten or baked anything out of this. I just got my hands on it. The publisher didn't send it to me, so I bought it for myself. Random House. Good Things. Recipes and rituals to share with people you love. Woo! Hot pink end papers. This is on sale 50% off today. I bought my copy to support a local indie bookseller, so I paid full price. But lucky you, you can get it on Amazon for 50% off. Recipes and rituals to share with people you love, with photographs by Aya Brackett. Very colorful so far. Ooh, flowers. And there's the author. The contents is very rainbow. Good things come in small packages. Good things to welcome others. Good things come in threes. Good things to keep up your sleeve. Good things come to those who wait. My grandmother said that a lot. Finger licking good things. Chicken, chicken, and more chicken. Good things are better shared. Recipes to cook and eat in community. Good things take time. Yeasted breads and waffles. All good things come to an end. A sweet note. So I'll do a quick flip to show you an example. This is a big, heavy, massive cookbook. Oh, I saw step-by-step photos. Lovely. It's looking like there's not a photo for every recipe. Let me check. House dressings, ginger. Oh, beautiful. That's creamy sesame ginger dressing on top of some carrots. Creamy lemon miso dressing. Maybe there is a picture for every recipe. Okay. And the measurements are given in, let me see. Yep, both metric and imperial. This is Good Things by Salman Nosrat. And I'm going to flip through one more time. Ooh, vanilla bean rice pudding. Let me flip through one more time really quickly to show you some examples. Oh, I love the step-by-step photos. They really help me make the dish the way it's supposed to be made when I can see what it looks like in different steps of the process. This is fantastic. I'm shocked that it's on sale already. 50% off. Amazing. So next, I bought myself this book for Christmas and then left it here and forgot to bring it with me on a trip, or I would have read it by now. I'm so excited. It is The Other March Sisters. I'm going to pull up the page over here on Amazon Live and give you a summary of it because I haven't read it yet. It is also on sale, 47% off. So it's based on Little Women. It's a reimagining, and I love those. Four sisters, each as different as can be. Through the eyes and words of Jo, their characters and destinies became known to millions. Meg, pretty and conventional. Jo, stubborn and tomboyish and ambitious. Beth, shy, good-natured, etc. And Amy, elegant, frivolous, and shallow. But Jo, for all of her insight, could not always know what was in her sister's thoughts. So with Jo away in New York to pursue her literary ambitions, Meg, Beth, and Amy follow their own paths in this reimagining of Little Women. Meg is newly married with young twins. She's struggling to find the contentment that Marmee assured her would come with domesticity. Yeah, kids are tough. She's unhappy and unfulfilled and turns to her garden, finding there not just a hobby, but a calling that will allow her to help other women in turn. I suspect she's growing food for the Hummels, but I could be wrong. Beth knows that her time is limited. Still, part of her longs to break out of her suffocating cocoon at home. However, briefly, a new acquaintance turns into something more, offering unexpected quiet joy. Amy is traveling in Europe, while she pursues her goal of becoming an artist, as we know from Little Wound. And she's keenly aware of the expectation that she will save the family by marrying well. Through the course of her journey, she discovers how she can remain true to herself, true to her art, and true to the love that was always meant to be. So the publisher is Kensington. This actually came out a year ago this week, February 25, 2025. And I'm just now getting around to reading it. Well, excuse me, I'm busy. It's by Linda Epstein. I haven't read any reviews of it because I don't care, but I see 4 stars. Good. The Other Marge Sisters. I am going to take this with me on a plane and possibly some reading glasses. Actually, the font is pretty good. So I'm very much looking forward to this, and I wish that I had already read it and hadn't forgotten and left it behind. Speaking of trying to keep track of what you're supposed to be reading, I wanted to show you this Track Your Bookish Life All in One Place, books to be read. Let me get off the Amazon listing for that one. Let me put that in the carousel. It's 38% off today. Track Your Bookish Life All in One Place. You'll notice I haven't written in this one either. This book belongs to Carrie, Cookbook Divas. What's included? Yearly reading trackers, monthly reading trackers, book reviews, series reviews, bookstores worth visiting. My reading tracker. They have some quotes. This one says, "A room without books is like a body without a soul," by Marcus Cicero. Year 1. My bookshelf. Get creative and color in the books on your bookshelf whenever you read a book off of your TBR. That's a good idea. They're giving me lots of bookshelves. Good, I need them. My TBR list, title, and author. It's that simple. And then a place to check it off once you read it. Reading tracker, date, title, author, your own rating for it so you can keep track of how much you liked it or not on a 5-star scale. And then a monthly wrap-up of your daily reading, favorite book of the month, least favorite book this month, favorite quote, and the books that you read. So how fun is this? And then it continues for a few more years. Books read, monthly wrap-up, daily reading. This is so cool. I wish it had been published much sooner. It's Books TBR, Track Your Bookish Life All in One Place. It's 38% off. Great gift for the book lover, or book nerd, should I say, in your life. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm back to cookbooks for a second. These 2 cute little mini cookbooks were gifted to me by the publisher very recently. It's a cozy chocolate cookbook and a perfect pancake cookbook. And you can give them to like a teenager, preteen, or an adult. They're really cute. And each of these has just a few recipes. I'm thinking less than 30. Let's find out. Publisher is Hardy Grant. So let's start with the perfect pancake cookbook. It's $12.99. Recipes for irresistible pancakes, churros, waffles, and more. So it's a little handheld. This could be good to keep on a little cookbook stand if you run a Vrbo or an Airbnb. It's by Eloise Good. Hamlin is the publisher. So here's the contents. Classic treats, sweet and sticky treats, fruity treats, not quite a pancake, and around the world. They start off with a vanilla maple latte, chocolate chip pancakes. The measurements are both grams and ounces, metric and imperial. Chocolate pancakes with chocolate sauce. I'm going to skip ahead. Sweet and sticky treats starts off with sweet almond grilled pancakes. Rainbow pancake stack. Red velvet pancakes. Fun. I'm going to skip ahead. A panukaku. We must be in the global section. And let's take a look at just one more. Raspberry ripple pamperdue. Yum, yum. So that's the perfect pancake cookbook. And then the other cute new little tiny cookbook that they sent me is a cozy chocolate cookbook. Recipes for irresistible brownies, baked cupcakes, and more. And the chapters are the same as the other one. Classic treats, sweet and sticky treats, cupcakes and muffins. Okay, it's different. Little treats, and irresistible cakes. Well, I can't resist looking at a cake. So white chocolate tort, chocolate devil's food cake. So not all of these have a photo. Baked chocolate cheesecake, rich chocolate mousse. Not a lot of photos in this one. That's too bad. Here's wicked chocolate pudding. Woo, that's gooey. This is why I need to eat lunch before I live stream. Candied orange and chocolate tart. Triple chocolate cupcakes. Double chocolate truffles. Rich chocolate macaroons. I'm not ambitious enough to try making macaroons. Woo! It's above my skill level. Chocolate orange madeleines, chocolate iced fancies, chocolate peanut butter whoopie pies. Nice. So that's a perfect pancake and a cozy chocolate cookbook. The next cookbook I want to show you has no pictures in it. That tends to not be my favorite. But if you're a historical food person or a foodie, this is Picnics, Feasts, and Afternoon Teas inspired by the works of Jane Austen. It's by Robert Tousley Anderson, who knows so much about the way people ate in the olden times. He's totally an expert. The Jane Austen recipe book. There's breakfast, trash, and sweet things. Huh? Am I reading that right? Okay. Entertaining routes and balls. Dinner. So there's things like Mr. Gardner's slow cooked fish, Mansfield wood roast pheasant, Mrs. Bennett's venison pot, rabbit stew, Mrs. Thorpe's veal pie. This is a very meat heavy book. So here's Lime Bay mackerel, and they mention something about the food, history of it, and then the recipe over here. So you're actually doing Regency inspired cooking. Here's a potato and cauliflower curry that I would definitely try making, and little occasional illustrations. So it's really boring to look through, but the recipes themselves are fascinating. This is Lydia's Whim Wham, and that name makes me laugh. Serve 6, prep and cooking time 20 minutes. It involves chocolate, Madeira cake, double cream, and sugar. That sounds really good. And there's a gingerbread loaf. So this is the Jane Austen recipe book, and it could be a good gift for your friend who is interested in food history and Jane Austen. But with the lack of pictures of the food inside it, it's not a super exciting cookbook. But I appreciate that it exists. And that is not on sale. It's $12.99. All right. We have been drinking tea. I'm about to have another sip because I'm talking so much. We've been looking at books and Bath and Body and games. And now I would like to show you a couple candles that I just got. If you are familiar with this line of candles by 365 from Whole Foods Market, you kind of get how they smell. This is Citrus Sunshine, and I'm going to start burning it today because I'm tired of gray clouds and gloomy and rain, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've already been burning it. It is so refreshing. There's no coconut smell because I don't care for that. What else is it scented with besides citrus? I better look it up because I don't know by spelling. I just love it. It is a kitchen candle for me, and I do not burn it in the dining room because it conflicts with the flavor of your food to have that smell, but it's a great kitchen candle. Product details? Nope, they don't mention the other colors. They said it's white. Okay, fine. Well, if you like citrus, refreshing, bright, vibrant smells, I definitely recommend this, and it's not cloying. And my kitchen actually has a door. I'm not in one of those open concept houses, thank goodness. That's not my style. The other one that I got, and I have to laugh, we have enough rain in Seattle. I don't really need to burn a rain smelling candle to smell rain. I can just open the door or window. But it's bergamot rain or bergamot rain. I like to say bergamot. It sounds so French. It's really soft and refreshing. I think I will put this in the guest bathroom because it's just really clean smelling and it's not chemically. I like the way these candles burn. You can see that, oh, I didn't burn it long enough. I blew it out too soon. I should have let it melt the wax pull at the top better, so it's going to be kind of tough burning it from now on. I was an idiot, but I lit it and thought I was going to be home for the day, and then I had to go to the store, so I, of course, ran and blew it out because we don't leave burning candles unattended, do we? So this is the Bergamo or Bergamot Rain from 365 by Whole Foods Market, and I like the quality of the scent and of the wax because I don't like having a bunch of sooty candles burning all over the house and triggering people with allergies. And I always ask before someone comes to my home, do you have a candle sensitivity? And I don't burn anything if they do. But most of my friends, luckily, love candles. I'm going to move on next during this afternoon tea party where we're celebrating Bridgerton and Jane Austen and rainy days and tea. I have a couple oracle and tarot decks I wanted to show you. that I'm so impressed by, and we've been using them quite a bit. The Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle is adorable. And of course, we're not making any psychic claim. I'm not psychic. I just enjoy using these cards as a tool. And sometimes I use them to ask questions about life, or sometimes I just shuffle and draw one at random to have a focus for the day. Like, here's something I need to think about. So it comes with a beautiful book, not colored inside though, but it's all the meanings of the cards that you might draw. This is an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. The backs of the cards are gorgeous. I see bunnies and a forest. So the first card that I drew is White Candle, Purity Enhancement. The second card is the Winter Solstice card. We have already passed that, so I'm going to put that card down. The next one is Water, Ease and Flow. And you can either decide what this means for yourself, or you can go through the guidebook to get some hints. The next one is Warmth, and it's cute little hedgehogs all rolled up in a ball. That's going to be me later tonight in a blankie by the fire with tea and whiskey while I'm watching Bridgerton. Yay! Next is Tea Magic, Friendship and Community. So I really am impressed by this deck. I didn't know anything about the author. I just saw it on Amazon and went, Cozy? Witch? Cottage? Yes. It's the Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle, and it is on sale just 7% off today here on Amazon. The next one I wanted to show you, I am also so impressed by. It's the Cottage Magic Tarot. This one is a tarot deck instead of an oracle deck. It's also 7% off. And it is by, I want to say, Clarkson Potter. So it has a little opening, and it's gingham check, like you're going on a picnic. It's the most cottagecore tarot deck I can think of, Cottage Magic Tarot. Comes with a little book. They spent the money to keep the colors and the pictures of the cards on the inside. Love it. There's a little ribbon to help you get the cards out. Boop. The back of the cards has some hands, flowers. Mostly just flowers. Oh, little mushrooms. So for example, here's the Page of Candles. And if we're in a cottage in the forest, we're burning lots of candles. Here's the Four of Candles. Looks like a huppa. The Five of Candles. This is a very diverse deck. There's all sorts of different hair and skin and eye colors. Here's a blonde girl, the Nine of Candles. The 10 of Candles. Let's look at one of the other sets. No, I have to show you the 6 of Candles. He's riding a horse. And the 5 of Biscuits. Biscuits is one of the other suits in the deck. Let me grab some more examples. Quills, good for writers. The Ace of Teacups is not my favorite card. How about the 2 of Teacups with an angel cat or a bat cat? I can't tell. 3 of Teacups, people are dancing and drinking tea. How fun. I am so impressed by this tarot deck. Love it, love it, love it. It's going to be very well used in my household. And I'm probably going to gift it to a lot of people I know for their birthdays this year. It is the Cottage Magic Tarot from Clarkson Potter, and I'm just going to take a second to properly put the cards back away so that my office is not a total disaster when I'm done live streaming today. Okay, Cottage Magic Tarot. Next. Oh, I think we just have 2 items left in this live stream. Oh, 3, if I could fit them all in the carousel. This is not a tarot or oracle deck. It is Jane Austen's Dowries and Dalliances. It's a literary card game, and it comes with bonnet lace in pink and white to pull it open. I have not played this game because I don't have any friends willing to play Jane Austen card games with me yet. Here's the book that tells you how to play. I have been using this as an inspiration deck for writing. I say, I'm going to pull out a card and write a brief, 1-page short story about the person. Oh, here is Lydia Bennet. The artwork is adorable. This card says Action Quadrille, so that's some of the game mechanics if you're actually going to play it. Fitzwilliam Darcy has an action called Skip. So this is not marry, date, or dump, because we would all want to marry him. Frank Churchill Lady Catherine de Bourgh, that would be a dump. Her action is skip, whatever that means, because I haven't played the game. Mr. Willoughby, Colonel Brandon. So these are all characters from all of Jane Austen's 6 published novels. So I thought it was a cute little card game. I picked it up. I wanted to let you know about it, but I don't know if it's any fun to play because I haven't played it. All I've done is just look at the cute artwork on the cards and then put it back in the box, sadly. Jane Austen's literary... Oh, Dowries and Dalliances is not on sale. I have one more candle I wanted to recommend to you. It's by La Jolie Muse, and it is Jasmine du Lotus. And I'm going to click on it and hope they have some candle notes in the details because I'm not good at describing it other than it smells great. Oh, it's soft. It says it opens with the crisp notes of watery marine. It definitely smells like a good candle to burn at a beach house. Ozone, that smells fresh, and ivy. I don't go around sniffing ivy. Transitions do a floral heart of pink jasmine. I wouldn't have said pink jasmine, I would just say jasmine. I got this because I like to burn jasmine in spring and summer. I don't burn it in autumn and winter. It smells weird. Like, why does this not smell like cranberry and peppermint? It has a lead-free cotton wick. You can see that I need to trim this before I burn it because I don't like smoky candles. Depending on your home decor scheme, this looks really pretty in a guest bathroom or in your bedroom or boudoir, etc. It's made with vegan soy wax, which is why I love this company. And I pretty much only use soy candles if I can help it. So this is La Jolie Muse Jasmine du Lotus. And continuing on, it has violet leaf and then finishes with woody notes of cedarwood, musk, and sandalwood. I barely smell those, and I'm careful of that because I'm tired of sandalwood. It was kind of a big thing. Sandalwood and patchouli was what all my friends wore in the, I hate to say it, 80s and 90s when I was growing up. Don't do the math. So this I do recommend if you like jasmine candles. It's not overpowering. It's just nice and soft and refreshing. It's by La Jolie Muse. And let's see if it's on sale. Nope, it's $26. So I had one more item I wanted to show you. I could not fit it in my item carousel because we're limited to 40 items, which is fine. It's the Comforting Wisdom Oracle. It's available on Amazon, and I'll talk about it next time, but it is up in my storefront idea list up above if you want to use a QR code. If you enjoyed this afternoon tea live stream, and I hope you did, but I would love it if more people would chat next time over on Amazon. I'll see you in the next live stream. Be sure to follow me at Cookbook Divas. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, where I talk about cookbooks, and then I'm at Cookbook Divas Shops, which is my shopping channel for stuff like this. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Thursday, and have a good weekend. I'll see you in the next live stream, if I can end this.